Hi guys, Joseph here. Today we're doing another Joseph car video, and today we're doing another video on my 2002 Volvo V70, and in this video I'm going to be running through to you how I added a power passenger seat. This is basically, with electric seats, most V70s guys will have just an electric driver's seat. My V70 now has two electric seats, driver's seat and passenger seat. Obviously, I've previously added in the driver's seat, and then I've now actually wired the passenger seat up properly now, so literally includes all of the stop logic and that. So anyway guys, let's get down to the car right now. Right guys, here we are down to the car, and obviously on the offer, obviously I have put a different interiors. Obviously I've already showed you the driver's seat. Well, here is the passenger seat, right here. One thing you definitely say about a Volvo which got a factory wired passenger seat is it doesn't work with the door open with the ignition off. This is it with the ignition off. Obviously, seat doesn't work. And the reason that is because in here there's a stop logic in that, which it's got like a switch live. So you've got permanent live and permanent earth running to the switch. It's connected down here. I'm actually on the factory electrical connector. I'll put a torch down there so you can see. So down here is the factory electrical connector. This is the UK one. I'm not sure all will have the wiring, but over here is the plug. On try and make the phone stand so you can see easy. Sorry about that. So obviously this is your connector. I'm going to open the door. This is obviously your plug. When you pull out, there'll be 4 plugs. So that is your electric seat, one there. That is your airbag and seat belt, and obviously that third wire there is your heated seat. Obviously that's the connector. Obviously I'll put the connector back. There we go. That's your plug. So yeah, there you wires to your electric seat. So to your seat you've just got a red and black wire, that's your positive negative. You've got a violet wire, which is your switch live. So yeah, so obviously the seat don't work at the moment. If I now go round and turn on the ignition, obviously I'll just reach over. Don't matter whether the door's open or shut, this seat is always not alive. And if I reach across, turn the ignition on, and reach it from the passenger seat. Now, as soon as the ignition's on, this is it. Now the electrics are on, seat works. Yeah, obviously, now as soon as I turn off that ignition, reaching across, I'm over here. Alright, just a minute, that ignition's off. Now, don't work. But if I now walk across and show you the driver's seat, I know this is not really the topic for the video. Ignition is still off, keys in my hand. The driver's seat obviously has a convenience feature. When the driver's door's open, get the leaf out. Obviously that seat works all of the time. passenger only with ignition on. Though actually I do think it's more a safety feature, to be honest with you. I think that feature is if you've got kids messing about with it, they're not going to hurt themselves. I think that's why that feature's there. Though generally on the UK specs, this car did have all of the wiring pre-wired. Obviously the driver's seat was pre-wired. Obviously the driver's seat's different to the passenger seat. I'll quickly show you. Though I have modified the airbag connector, but generally you'd have the same as the passenger seat. I'm not going to get a good shot of it. I don't know if it reports on the CEM, the passenger. So under here, guys, those two grey connectors that plug in the PSM are for your driver's electric seat. It's quite different to the passenger on this car. It's hard to show, but anyway, that's generally how it all works. Driver's seat obviously has memory, but the passenger seat don't have. So it's a very simple circuit for the passenger seat. It's just your positive, negative and your switch live. So that is about it, guys, on this. But yeah, all the time your ignition's on, your passenger seat will always work. Even in just the accessory position like that, just like that. Yeah, you can just have it in the accessory position and that passenger seat will work along with this driver's seat. But yeah, that connector is an airbag. I know you shouldn't really be pulling it out with the battery connected, but I've never had a problem. I am, though actually in 05 somewhere around that sort of time, they did change the seats, but that's not really going to affect anything if you're using a correct year of seat. Not be like me and use the wrong year. But anyway, I think that sums that all up. I'm just going to pause here. Right, guys, I was just curious of whether this power passenger seat is connected with the network. This is driver's seat's electric, obviously works. Yeah. Obviously, it only going your fault trace. It does show your PSM there. Yeah, no faults relating to it. I wonder whether this powers the passenger seat. I've never looked into it. Activations. Let's do motor 1 forward. I think this is this power seat module. That's moving my seat. Motor 1 backwards. That's reclining. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to notice. See, what's the advanced tab do? Programming seat temperature. Actually, no. Fahrenheit. Left seat. Seat temp low, seat temp high. Well, doesn't do much. The seat motors are there. Yeah. Still don't do anything. I thought for a minute I'd take me heated seat there. What I could do, try and see if it works better with Celsius. Left, let's do my right seat. I can do this. Just up it a degree or something. Now force right. Yeah, well, there we go. For a sec, I'd actually thought I'd crack that. Well, there you go. I think that confirms the passenger seat is not controllable off feeder. I was just curious, but there you go, guys. I think the power seat not working for the passengers, I think it's more for child protection. So if a child is messing with that seat, they won't hurt themselves. Though maybe they should have added it with this driver's seat as well, but I think it's more a convenience feature, which the passenger doesn't need. But anyway, I guess we're now going to pause and go off and end off this video. Right guys, we're going to end off this video, and this power passenger seat, guys, is working super well. I think the seat not moving, I think it's more for child protection, more to protect children. If they're messing with a seat, it will prevent the seat moving and them cutting themselves, because obviously I think if your fingers get caught in the seat rails, it's going to hurt. I think that's more a safety feature, the seat not moving with the ignition off, because it has a constant 12 volts going to it. Though you can bypass the CAN bus, it's not CAN bus, the stop logic, and have it work on 12 volts, but it's not good practice to do that. I did have mine wired that way for a while, but I decided to do it properly. I took all the electric seat wiring out of a pre-facelift car, which is what mine is. So, but normally you just get a passenger seat from the same year, it'll just drop straight in with no modifications, and you'll just plug the connector in. As long as you've got the wiring, it'll be straightforward. The driver's seat is a bit more complex, but as long as you have the correct control box underneath from your year, it will work, the driver's seat. And as long as your car has the wiring in it. If your car's got the wiring, you're going to have no issue. If your car comes with a factory electric driver's seat, you just add a power passenger seat. It'll work, no problem. The only extra thing you will have to do is add the fuse into the fuse box. Once you do that, it'll all function as normal. But anyway, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, as that helps YouTube recommend my content. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content like this. Share this video with your family and your friends, and have a nice day.